Leroy, you are back, man. The man, the myth, Mr. 52 pickup himself. We just got done filming some hilarious skits in our prison cell upstairs.
Yes.
Can't wait to share that with everyone. They'll be, probably you would have seen some by now by the time that this episode drops. And it was a fun time. We're going to have you back to do more of those.
Okay, thank you. Great.
Before we get going, we got to shout out Ric Flair's Woo Energy, one of the sponsors of the show.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, give one of those puppies a try right now, CO.
Listen.
We drink those here at the studio daily, and those things got us hyped up.
Let me see some. Ooh. Ooh, that was great. It makes me think about some. Oh, can I take another sip, please?
Of course, CO.
Because this stuff.
You're going to need that for the getting through this episode, because this one's a fun one.
Ric Flair, you did it. You made a winner. You did it. Oh, man. Put a woo-woo in your mouth and get a being alive with a Mike Tyson ear in your mouth.
I love it, man. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, I love you.
Ric Flair and the Tyson 2.0 group.
Yes.
Adam, Rod, Ryan over there. They always hook us up with so much stuff, and we're grateful for them.
Yeah.
And they help get us through these interviews, so it's going to be fun. And we're going to have some of their product in some of the skits we incorporated.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Now, before we dive into this episode, I know you have some shout-outs we have to tend to, so I'll give you the floor, Mr. Ebron.
This is a must-do. Must, okay? First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank my mother. I want to thank the McLovin family. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank the McLovin family for adopting me into their family. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank y'all. I want to thank all the 21 million viewers, and I know it's even more now. But I want to thank y'all, and I promise to give you nothing but the real deal when I'm talking to you, because like I said, I'm not an actor. I lived this. I did this jail thing for over 2 decades. 2 decades I did this. And like I said, I saved a lot of people, and they saved me too. So one hand washed the other. Like Mano said, one for all and all for one. And that's how it was in jail. You understand? So I got to get these special shout-outs because it's due. But before I do that, I want to tell y'all something. I asked y'all back in March to pray for my buddy King Tut to come home. Tut called me about maybe in April. I can't recall, either before April or whatever, he called me and we were speaking and he said, yo, bro, I said, what? He said, tell the fellas out there, don't give up on me yet. And I said, Tut, I would never give up on you. And I want to thank Beanie Boom, T Black and them for getting Tut to call me, you know, because that meant a whole lot because I haven't spoken to him for over 20-something years. You understand? And now, God, thank you so much. Tut is home. Tut came home. I didn't get to see him yet because he's taking care of business. 50 Cent, I want to thank you for looking out for him. Benny Boone, I want to thank you for looking out for him. You understand? Barry Goods, thank you for looking out for him. Everybody, he need to be looked out for, you know? We got to bring him back. Let me tell you something. He out there speaking to the youth now. Positive. I love it. I can't wait to see him. I know I'm going to see him in due time. We're going to connect. I don't want a phone call. I want to see my brother and hold him. You understand? So thank you all for that. It meant so much to me. And this shout out I get, because I got some more family members I would love for y'all to pray for. Pray for T Black, Majesty, and Mark Cross. Pray for them to come home. okay? And these are special shout-outs that I'm going to give right now. Fat Joe, I want to give Fat Joe a shout-out, all right? I want to give Drinking Champs a shout-out. Wallow, a shout-out. Breakfast Club, a shout-out, all right? I want to give Bezo a shout-out. Daryl, Romada, I got her name wrong last time. She cursed me out. Even you didn't say my name right. Romada. She said like the hotel. I go there to shop, she's letting me have it in front of everybody. So you can't let me have it now, Romada. I got it right now, okay? Spider, Ern, Cato, Anthony, Ralph, Dex, Kurt, Jackie, Shantae, and her mother, Shanae. Oh, man, I tell you, and it goes on. Here we go. Boss Major, T-Bone Blast, Shaquell, Brandon, okay? We got Justice Watson and his wife, Country Wayne and Amber, Big Just, Bootsy, and all due respect, Street Talk, the Street Talk YouTube crew. Thank you for everything. And we got a special YouTuber that did a script on me, and I love him. I'm going to give you yours. I told you I'd give it to you. Trey Gold. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you, and thank you.
You're done, Leroy?
I'm done. I ain't doing it no more. I'm telling you.
Oh, man. I hope people are paying you for all these shout-outs, man.
No, that's so much love they're showing me, man. So I just had to give it back, and, that's it.
That's
funny. Like I said, Fat Joe, Pistol Pete, I love y'all, man. Y'all, I love what y'all doing, so keep doing what you're doing.
So last episode, I think we found our format, like 3 really good stories if we're going to continuously having you on here exclusively.
Yes.
So what can people expect in today's episode? What are the 3 stories we're going to be hearing? And
well,
then,
you know, I just go with the flow because like I told you, I live this. So it's like Pop Goes the Weasel. Goes just like that. And, this is like when I first started inside jail, man, Going to mess hall. I'm new. Going to mess hall. I'm going to eat with all the other officers. So I go in the kitchen to eat with them, all officers at the round table. Got about 4 round tables, 1 long table, 6 age table. And I go to sit down and eat with them. And when I sit down next to them, they get up and walk out. They got up and they moved to the other table. And I'm like, well, what's this all about? I'm like, I'm the only one, do something smell over here or something? So they all get up. So I said, hey, maybe something wrong with my sense of smell. So I got up and I went and sat with them at the other table. And when I got up and sat with them, they all got up and moved to another table. So I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? And they start whispering each other, laughing. So I'm like, yo, what kind of mess is this, man? They trying to make fun of you? There's something wrong? So once again, I get up and go through the third table. Now all of them get up and start walking out, and one of them go into the men's bathroom. I'm new, Ian. I feel I'm mad now. I don't care. I ain't got no time on the job, but you ain't gonna play me like that. I'm street life all the way. I go in the bathroom with the officer. And I'm looking at him. He laughing. We got 3 stools. We peeing in the stool. He laughing. I go like this. And I pee on his shoe. He like, yo, what you doing? You don't know how to piss? Pee on his shoe again. Yo, what's wrong with you, officer? What's wrong? Officer, you see something funny? Why y'all laughing at me for, man? Oh, you want it? You want it? You want it? I said, come on, let's do it. He said, you wait right here, you watch. He goes out the bathroom. Now I'm pacing back and forth in the bathroom like I'm a gorilla. I'm ready because I don't know what's coming. I just came. I don't know what's going on here. He never came back in the bathroom. I go out in the kitchen, ain't nobody in the mess hall. Nobody in the mess hall. Then I see some officers come in, and they looking at me, and they not rude. They're like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? And I said, excuse me, can I ask you something? I said, is there something wrong with me or something? They were like, no, what's up? I said, because I tried to sit down with your fellow officers, and when I sat down, they got up and all walked away. They said, and they said, listen, don't take it personal. You a new jack, and they don't want to sit with new jacks. They can't trust you. I thought reach one, teach one. That's all I thought. I'm trying to learn from them. But see, the trouble is not always with the inmates. That just show you is with the officers too. So you got to learn as you go. And they don't tell you that in the academy. I walk down in the corridor, and I see inmates in like a walkway. There's like exits, and they sticking their head out like this. And I'm walking, I'm new. But then I see some inmates walking by the walkway, and I see a bunch of hands reach out and grab them and scoop them instead. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And all you hear is boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, boom, ah, ooh, boom, boom. And I'm like about 25, 30 feet away. So I'm walking and see what, and then when I go over there, you see the inmate on the floor. He bleeding all fucked up. He gone. And I'm like, yo, come here. Then the senior officers is coming because they in the corridor, but they didn't know what's going on because they over there laughing, talking, not knowing that this inmate was getting beat down in the staircase. So they come, and they're like, oh, wow, man, they caught him. They said, who did it? And I said, I don't know. I just saw a bunch of hands grab him, and then when I walk up, he on the floor. They said they done robbed him for something. So they get a guy, what chain? So they took my gold chain. They took his gold chain, but they don't know who took it. Now they got to do their own investigation. But this is what I'm saying. Being behind the walls is just like New York City. It's a city within a city. You still messed up. You're not safe. So now I learn. When I see they got their heads out like this, they scheming. And on commissary day, I seen it again. And me walking down, he happy. Got two $50 bags walking by. And you see a bunch of heads by one building and the 3 main. And they looking. And I'm like, I'm more a little seasoned now. And sure enough, what happened? Whoop, scoop. And I said, I said, yo, something happened. Come on down, yo. They come in. When we get down there, once again, commissary all over the floor. They done snatched the bag. But you can hear the footsteps. Boom, 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 boom. Door slamming. They done ran into another housing area. They got him. They got his food and everything. But we don't know what house they went to. But see, this is how you learn on your own. And that's how they got officers. It ain't only inmates. They get officers too. But they do officers different. They don't just shout boom, boom, boom. They'll wait till officer go by or something, and they catch him sleeping. And they won't catch a veteran officer. They'll catch a new jack. Throw that nigga. Drag him in the staircase, put him to sleep, and take his shit. That's right. It was real back then in the 80s, just like that, Just like that, man. So you got to learn as you go. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when I learned you got to be a different type of beast in there, man. You got to be a different type of beast. We had this captain, he had so many stabbings in the housing area. It was in like the 4 building. I don't know whether 4 main or 4 upper. But inmates kept getting stabbed up. Stabbed up. And they couldn't find the weapon. Couldn't find. So I never forget Captain Aiza. I love you, Aiza, man. Great captain, man. He said, Ebron, I'm going to find that banger today. I'm going to find it today. I narrowed it down. It's this house right here, And it always happens when they go on the visits.
Hey guys, it's Ian, and I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. The holidays are all about traditions, and for me, they've taken on a new meaning. Ever since coming home from prison, I've valued those moments more than ever, like putting up the Christmas tree, decorating, and just spending time with the people who matter most. These are memories I want to hold on to forever, and this year, I'm making sure they last by sharing them through an Aura digital picture frame, which I have right here. I ordered my Aura digital picture frame, and I love it. Gonna have some photos in and around the office and at my apartment. If you're stumped like me on what to get a loved one for the holidays, this is the perfect solution. It's quick, easy, and inexpensive with my discount. Aura frames aren't like the clunky digital frames of the past. They're sleek, modern, and unbelievably simple to use. No USBs, no SD cards, no hassles. I hate all of those things. Just beautiful memories shared instantly. And with unlimited storage, I can load up years of photos and videos of my favorite moments. It's no wonder Aura is named the best digital picture frame by Wirecutter, The Strategist, and Wired. If you're looking for the perfect gift this holiday season, Aura frames are a no-brainer. You could save $35 on Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames by visiting auraframes.com and using my exclusive promo code LOCKEDIN at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code LOCKEDIN, your favorite podcast, for $35 off. Make sure to order in time for the holidays. Terms and conditions apply. Whether it's reliving cherished traditions or starting new ones, Aura Frames lets you share your favorite holiday moments with the people who matter most. So what memory will you share first? And guys, I don't know about you, but my iPhone runs out of memory for photos and videos all the time. I don't have to worry about it with Aura Frames' unlimited photo storage data. Grab yours today. Hit that link in the description of this episode. Now let's get back into it.
So what he did was he got the top goon officers. He ain't call the whole squad. He, no, I just need the goon officers. Because see, back then, we had a problem. Inmates didn't want a script search. They didn't want to drop their drawers. They'd be like, yo, laugh for that, we gonna fight. I'm not dropping my drawers in this corridor. You know what I'm saying? But he said, I know I'm gonna catch him. Catch them by the visit area. They going to the visit, waiting for them. All of them that come through, catch them against the wall. Drop your drawers. Some of them, I don't want to drop my drawers. Then we surround them. Drop your drawers. What I said? Drop your drawers. Man, you're violating. You're violating, man. You're violating. Drop your drawers. Drop the drawers. Search them. But it was down to the last 4 or 5 inmates. And my captain was tight. He said, yo, I know I'm not wrong. I know it's this group right here. So it was the Spanish dude came up. And he looked and he said, all right, squat. Looked at him. You heard what I said, squat. Spanish said, I'm not squatting. Y'all just gonna have to fuck me up. Yo, squat. So Captain says, well, you think I'm playing with you? Squat. Boom. Tapped him in the stomach. What I said? Squat. So, inmate, he did a half a squat, like that. Like, there ain't no squat. I said squat. So he did another half a squat. He said, you think I'm playing with you? He said, I did what you said. No, I want to all the way squat. Bend all the way down. And then he did something that freaked me out that I never seen. But after he did this, it became a norm in jail. He said, I said squat all the way down. Inmate squat all the way down. And then he said, cough. Inmate said, well, he said, I said cough. Eon, let me hear you go. Clank, clank.
Clank, clank.
Come on, do it again. Clank, clank.
Clank, clank.
And when he squatted, this shot out of his ass. Clank, clank. Shot right out of his ass. Clank, clank.
Clank, clank.
He right in his ass. He had it wrapped with some the plastic paper. Right in his ass. Clank, clank. Pow. And he said, yeah, I got him. You see how long this is? Shot out his ass like it was a bullet. Boom! And that's how we start catching a lot of them, because they didn't know we was going to tell them to cough. You know what I'm saying? They didn't tell them to cough. And that's how we caught a lot of them, because they shoot right out, the pressure, shoot out like a rocket. But let me tell you something. It was this time, every time I tell this story, it kind of, mess me up. Because like I said, every day in jail is different. Every time something happens in jail, nobody can tell me jail don't affect you. Like I said, I did over 2 decades in there. I know I'm kind of fucked up. Hey, it is what it is, but I'm holding it together. You understand? I still have nightmares over the things I say and seen. It's like, you've been in Vietnam, even when you wasn't in Vietnam, the stuff that happened in there, the stuff that you seen. And this day, me and this adult, we was cooling out all day, man. Cooling out all day. We were just having great conversation. The day was going lovely. And you never know when that tornado gonna come through. And, and I'm telling you, it was just a lovely day, man. Then around 2:30, they brought in some inmates coming from court and from different houses. And meanwhile, my man, the specific inmate, he been with me all day. We've been kicking it all day. He kept getting on the phone. He said, yo, I'm going home in about 2 weeks. And I just want to go home and be with my moms because she's not feeling too good. So I was like, yo, don't worry, son. You going home, everything gonna be right. Inmates come down. They grown men. I hear them arguing. Inmates argue all the time. I'm not going to, hey, argue, y'all work it out. You're grown-ass men. But this argument started getting louder and louder and louder and more intense. Then I said, hold up. Before I could go and intervene, the other inmate said to my man, fuck you and your mother. And that's one thing you don't say in jail. You don't play with people, mothers, fathers, sisters. You don't do that. And he said, F you. He said, fuck you, you and your mother. And when he said that, and I looked at my man, and like I told you, this is the time inmates is getting locked in from court. He rushed that inmate while he was by his cell and pushed him in the cell. And I saw him because when he ran out his cell, he had a banger in his hand. And he ran in there so fast. When he ran out the cell, he ran out like this. Right? And I said, what the hell? And he did it so fast, he ran in the cell. And all I could hear was boom, boom, boom. And I said, oh my God, he done caught a body. He done caught a body. And I said, God, please. My partner already seen what happened. So my partner hit the bells. And I was like, oh man. And I ran to his cell. When I was running to the cell, my boy was coming out. And my boy came to me with the shank in his hand, and he had blood all over it. And he said, sorry, Ebron. I just got off the phone, and he said, my mom's might not make it, she's dying. And he placed the shank in my hand. And I had blood on it and everything. He looked at me, he said, I'm sorry, man. And he went to the next cell, and I'm holding this knife in my hand with blood on it. And I was like, I'm bugging because I'm looking at the dude that he stabbed, And he got like 4 holes on his back. And ooh, and 4 holes on the back. Squad come running down. First thing my Dep Andrew said, Ebron, you all right? You all right? Who did it? Where's the weapon? Where's the weapon? I said, Dep Andrews, don't worry. I got it right here. I got it right here. Because when they come down and they come in my area, they getting busy because they know we don't push no bells in my area. So they know it's for real. So I said, Dep Andrews is okay. I got the weapon right here. They said, who did it? I said, he's right here. So they automatically went to rough him up. And I said, no, don't touch him. Don't touch him. I said, Dep Andrews, don't touch him. Look at him. Don't touch him. He gave me the weapon in my hand. Remind y'all people, he didn't have to give me this weapon in my hand. He gave me the weapon in my hand and apologized. Sorry, Ebron. Said my mother was dying. Don't touch him, Dep Andrews. I got him, please. So Dep Andrews said, just put the handcuffs on. Ebron got it under control. Put the handcuffs on him, take him out the area, and they rushed the inmate to the clinic. Stat run to KCH, that's Kings County Hospital, where he almost died. He punches a lung in the back and stuff like that. He punches the inmate lungs. And when I was looking at him, he said, Ebron, I'm sorry, you know. I said, so Dep asked, you all right? I said, yeah. So I said, we're going to take you to the clinic too, Ebron. So I said, all right. He said, you got the weapon. I have the weapon in my hand with blood all over it. I'm walking to the clinic. And I remember one of the officers was like, Ebron, let me have the weapon, all right? And I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go. So we get to the clinic, and the doctor, Jamaican doctor, damn, I wish I knew his name, Haitian doctor. He was nice doctor, damn. I'm sorry, can't remember his name. But he said, Ebron, I said, Doc, I can't let it go. He said, yes, you can. He said, what? He said, just calm down. Calm down. I calmed down, and he took my fingers, and he slowly, gonna be all right, E, just let it go. And I gradually let it go. And the doctor took the knife and sat it down and said, Ebron, it's gonna be all right. I can't tell you what happened to me. Can't tell you why I couldn't let the life go. But it was, doctor said you was in shock, E. You was shot. So when I tell you all these things, I live this shit, yo. This shit is real. This is why I tell y'all, you're good 1 minute, the next minute you ain't good. You're good 1 minute, the next minute you're dead. You're good 1 minute, the next minute you're in the clinic, KCH. It can happen just like that in a heartbeat. So, don't go to jail. It won't happen to you. It won't happen to you. All right? You know, like I said, you be with these guys, 24 hours, 12 hours a day, 8 hours a day. And y'all talk. Some of these guys, you with them more than with your wife or whatever at home, you deal with them. So you get to know them, they get to know you. So me and this inmate, we got tight. They call him Monkey Man. Because he looked like a monkey. He was Monkey Man. But Monkey Man wasn't no joke. Because Monkey Man killed a couple of people, and he was on trial. And like I said, me and him became real cool. Monkey Man, back in the day, I had my big rope chain on. Monkey Man had a Cuban link on. Some people that watching this episode, they gonna know who I'm talking about. Monkey Man went to court. I come back and say, yo, where Monkey Man? They said, he in the cell. He got sentenced today. I said, what they gave him, man? They gave him 73 years. 73 years. I go to his cell. He got his head over the cover. Yo, Monk, man, sorry to hear. Yeah, I ain't you, man. I'll be all right, man. I just need time to think. Walk away. Years later, he done went up north. But meanwhile, I'm still keeping tabs from other inmates, seeing how he's making up north. Come to find out, they put Monkey Man in a double bunk. And if y'all don't know what double bunk is, that's him with another inmate. He used to be an inmate by himself, but they got him in a double bunk now. And I'm like, whoa, they said, yeah, man, he up there double bunk. They said, you know, that double bunk ain't no good. It play tricks on your mind, especially when you got 73 years. Next thing I know, they like I tell you, I'm keeping tabs. They said, yo, E-Man, your man done jumped to the other side. So what you mean jump to the other side? He monkey jumping. What you mean monkey jumping? He monkey jumping. He made a monkey jump out to his cellmate. I'm like, get out of here, man. No, he didn't, man. So yeah, he did, man. Dude said, yo, I was on a visit. Shout out to my brother born son. He was on a visit with his wife. Monkey jumped on a visit with his lady. And he told him. He told his lady, baby, I don't want you to come see me no more. You don't have to come see me no more. His lady start crying. Why? Why don't me come see you no more? Baby, I done married my cellmate, baby. That's my new lady right there. So you have no need to come up here and visit me no more. This will be your last visit. And he got up and walked off the floor. Years later, I found out that he caught HIV and he wound up passing away. So this message is to your guys out there while you're doing all these killings and murdering, you think it's funny one. That can be you. That and Monkey Man was no joke. That could be you. So think before you pull that trigger next time you're out there. That your life can change in an instant. And this is how I'm going to tell you it could change. I walk in the housing area. This inmate is in the slop sink washing clothes. Washing, scrubbing with the scrub brush, washing. And I'm looking, everything seemed normal. But then I see a bunch of men come out and they keep dropping their laundry to the dude. Here, use extra state soap on that, scrub that real good. My socks are dirty real bad. And then we got this big Kool-Aid dude come out. And he say, I need you scrub this real good because it's hard. I can't scrub the shit stains out these drawers. And I looked, that's when I realized what was going on. Yo, they got this guy washing his clothes. So meanwhile, I'm looking, analyzing the whole situation, and the guy got like something wrapped around his waist. So I'm like, excuse me, bro. What's going on? And while I'm talking, guys are bringing Newport cigarettes and Kool-Aid, Tang, tater chips, sodas, putting it on the counter for him. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You ain't got to wash these guys' clothes. And dude turned around and looked at me and said, CO, you gonna buy my commissary for me? You gonna take care of me through here? You gonna help me do this bid? You gonna buy me all the sodas and cupcakes and everything I need? The Kool-Aid, my cigarettes? You gonna take care of me? And I'm like, I'm looking at him like, you gotta be out of your mind. But then when I look, and I see the man looking at me, and he says, well, if you're not gonna take care of me, and twist on me, well, get the fuck out of my face. And I was like, and when he did that, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at him up and down, and then these dudes came to me, because back then, they didn't care. They go up to officers, yo, CO, man, chill out. Don't come down here and stop our hustle. That's our Maytag. That's her job, to clean our clothes. She get paid to pay our clothes. I said, excuse me, don't you know that's a man that you calling she? And then he turns around and said, who the fuck you calling a man, CO? How dare you call me a man? And opened the thing they had around her waist, and yo McLovin, yo Eon, when he pulled it off, guess what he had on? He had on some poom poom shorts. He had poom poom shorts on, man. He had poom poom shorts. All the way to ass cheeks, everything out. And I'm like, and I'm looking at the man, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Poom poom shorts, like Baywatch. I'm like, get the hell out of here. You can't make this shit up. And see, who you talking to? Wearing poom poom shorts, man. And I'm like, yo, Ripley, or believe it or not, this shit, yo. Now I'm looking at the inmates. Now they coming in there. Yo, CO, man. CO, you need to step off, man, because you fucking up our show. You messing up the mix, man. This is how it is. Then the old man come to me. Yo, come here, CO. Let me talk to you for a minute. He old enough to be my father. He said, come here for a minute. I said, yeah, because I always respect the older men because they always give you some knowledge. He said, let me tell you something. This been going on before you came, and it's going to be going on after you leave. He said, watch with me. Watch this cell right here. Watch this dude come out the cell. Inmate come out the cell, with his drawers halfway down his ass. And the old man said, you see him? You see him? I said, yeah. He said, he's next. He's next. I said, what do you mean he's next? You see how he got his drawers halfway off his ass? That's the invitation that his love is free. My love is free. Yo, his love is free. And I was like, whoa. Said, okay. 2 weeks later, they sent me back to that same post. That inmate that the old man told me he's next, it wasn't one inmate, but now it was 2 inmates washing clothes, and he was one of them. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I tell you, you gonna learn as you go. Now here go a Banaka blast for you, man. And I'm gonna end it with this note right here. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell y'all, I lived this 2 decades. I can never forget nothing.
Except for that honey bun under the pillow.
Oh, this one was better than honey bun under the pillow. You ready for this one? Rainy, stormy day. Ain't nothing to do in jail. They don't want to go out in the yard. It's raining and storming. They playing chess, checkers, you know. But it's getting boring. They bored. They need something to do. So they start rapping. And then I'm going down the tier, and I hear these men singing to each other. And I'm like, yo, they singing to each other. They real close, too. You know? And it sound like this. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my cell. I got some Slim Jims for ya. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my cell. I got some Slim Jims for ya. Oh, and I'm like, yo, they bugging. And then another inmate, he just popped out of nowhere and start saying, you got what I want. You got what I need. I'm like, yo, your big fruit cakes, fruity pebbles, y'all better cut that bullshit out. They're like, no, Ebron. I said, come on, man, y'all gotta pass the time with something better. He said, well, I got one more, Ebron. I said, listen, you cannot top this guy right here. Nothing you can say to top this guy. He said, yes, I can. I said, what you got for that one? He said, I got this one for him. Turn out the lights, boom, boom, and light a beef stick, boom, 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 boom. And when that beef stick start to melt, oh. That's it.
Cut the cameras. Wait, so what's the purpose of melting the beef stick?
Because when you melt the beef stick, it melts and they feed it to each other.
Like the hot oil or something?
Yeah, because the hot oil, it drips and it tastes like real hot sauce. It can come up flavor.
So is it like a sexy type of thing? Like turn them on?
Yeah, turn yourself.
Or do they use that as like a lubricant? They got that hot, the candle wax dripping down your back. They dripping hot beef stick oil down their backs.
Yo, man, they kill me, man.
Oh, baby.
They kill me, man. I tell you, man.
Oh, man.
They kill me, man.
Leroy, you're a blast, man.
Yo, thank you very much, man. And I love y'all. And there's plenty more to come, brother.
Yep, every month, Leroy Ebron on Locked In exclusively.
Yes.
And now we got you featured in Skits, which they're going to be good. And you're going to brainstorm some ideas.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, you enjoy your woo energy. And
yes.
We gave you some Mike Tyson edibles.
Mike Tyson is and the woo-woo.
The woo-woo. Until next time, my friend.
Wait, hold up. I did the woo-woo. Mike Tyson. Like sugar frosted flakes, they're great.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Yeah, safe travels back to New York.
Welcome home, Ted. I'll see you soon.
Oh, wait. Tell people what happens when you go to the grocery store real quick so they know what you did.
All them shoutouts I had to do at the beginning. When me and my lady go to the grocery store, like at ShopRite, anywhere we go, dentists everywhere, they be like, oh, that ain't that also Ebron? Even if I'm in my car, they be like, yo, that's you, Ebron. I'm like, yeah, that's it. And I say, yeah. So I take a picture with them. I give them an autograph. And I write their name and say, yo, I'm going to call you out on my next episode. I show them love, man, because, hey, that's what it's all about, man. Loving each other, you know what I'm saying? That's why they call you McLovin.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
And shout out to Mrs. Ebron.
Yes.
Awesome.